that whenever the labor calls for strikes, there are some certain government facilities or national facilities or national structures that must not be shut down. Well, does that even make any sense? Okay, I am working for the electricity generating company, or you are working for water. That one is working for agriculture. You are working for transports. So then we say, okay, strike, everybody shuts down. So if I leave the place, the machine will shut down. I don't have to even shut it down. All the machines, that's what you call the downing tools. You down tools, I'm not working again. If the policeman goes on strike, it simply means that nobody's going to be there to receive your 911 call or 999 call or 112 call, emergency calls. If the doctors are on strike, surprisingly, right, they just don't shut the emergency point of the hospitals. But yeah, it simply, when they say they are downing tools, it means that there will be no doctors in the hospitals, there will be no driver to drive the ambulance, there will be no nurses there to, there will be no firefighters, and there will be no drivers to drive the fire truck. There will be shut down of the whole country. And that's where you can see the private sectors, okay? For example, if the government is the one running the power sector, they will shut down the power of the country. But the power sector is controlled by the private sector, right? It's only if the private workers are going, it's like that, Sha. But Nigerian senators are making laws. They are trying to make laws to say, every time you go on strike, if you are working for power, you are working for water, you are working for you are working for airports, aviation, you cannot go on strike. You need to allow people to fly in, fly in, fly out, enjoy electricity and water while you discuss your issue. Don't go on strike, kind of. So, but that guy just said there that they are waiting for their leaders. But their leaders are in Switzerland right now. Maybe they are currently doing video call. Okay, Oga, things are very hard here. And your guy inside this 5-star hotel that is paid for. I'm not going to say paid for by government. I'll say with the union money, because I think Nigerian workers pay union fee now. You get paid, you get charged that, right? Union fee. Anyway, so as union, right? The union president, the TUC and the rest of them, they want to go and discuss about the Nigerian workers' problems in Switzerland when they are facing supposedly the battle of their lives. Irony is ironical, right? That's the irony of life. Okay, the solution is possibly out there, not inside Nigeria. So we are waiting for that hour to pop up. And somebody like myself is monitoring with you, everyone. Now, for the Southwest governors, they came together in their own usual paparazzi way of trying to pretend that they're actually doing something. These are the guys, okay, that have failed to harness the potential of the region, just as it was the dream of the man they love to fly his name they love to drop his name at every step. His dream was to bring together the Yoruba people administratively, traditionally, culturally, and then economically. And all his life and his legacy is to replicate, every development you see in a place in every part of Yoruba land. His policies were plotted and planned and executed as a policy for the people of the Western region, in which the Yorubas benefited immensely. But look at these guys. Chief Obafemi Awolowo did all of this, right? In a space of just 6 years, 1954 to 1954 to 1962. Just about 8 years, less than 8 years. He was able to do everything you are reading or seeing or hearing about Chief Obafemi Awolowo. It's been 25 years of the dubious pseudo-democracy in Nigeria. The Yorubas have been one of the mostly hit by the consequences of misgovernance, plutocracy, corruption, that we are witnessing today. Yorubas have been one of the most hit. Our education has become so polarized and almost destroyed as we speak. And same with other sectors of our life. So they couldn't harness this vision. They could not put together the resources available in that region for the benefit of the people of that region. When they came together to establish a security outfit to combat the invading jihadists, the Fulani terrorists, there was no unity. There was no united front, not share of information, the share of resources, nothing, just the paparazzi, the photo shoot, and that's it, while our people continue to suffer the indignity of their own failure. So yeah, they met in Lagos and they elected one of them as the leader of the Southwest governors. There's nothing that you can say beneficial you can bring about from the dubious democracy that they have. Yoruba land could have been connected by train, by rail. Yoruba land could have been connected by the super highways. Yoruba land could have been built. I'm talking about education in Yoruba land, infrastructure in Yoruba land. They could have been so great. Industrial development of Yoruba land could have been so great if they have actually harnessed the potential, the available resources in that region for the people of that region, unfortunately. Yeah, they met yesterday, and this was what they had to say. Was it even yesterday? I think it was today. And it was pretty much about, we are all talk, Sha. Listen.
In our Southwest region, and notes the collaborative efforts of all security agencies, including Amotekun Corps, and we reaffirm our support for the creation of state police. On food security, the forum acknowledged the efforts of the federal government and decides that our various Honorable Commissioner for Agri at all of our states should begin to meet and set up a working template which will encourage a collaboration based on each state's comparative advantage in the agricultural value chain. The Forum on Minimum Wage, the Forum supports the efforts of the federal government, the Nigerian Governors Forum, and the organized private sector on their ongoing conversations with the Nigerian Labour Union. The Forum believes that the outcome will reflect a true fiscal federalism that we all preach. The Forum also encourages the federal government's effort on mineral resource exploitation. There should be a further collaboration between the federal government and states, especially in areas of granting of leases to various investors. The Forum condemns in strong terms the group of people agitating for the Yoruba nation. The Forum agrees to strengthen the Dawn Commission on its operational efficiency and charges the Commission to focus on economic integration, cooperation, and investment promotion of the Southwest region. To that end, each state is also mandated to appoint a focal person that will be reporting to them and have integration with the Dawn Commission. This communique was
nuisance lele.
Very useless set of people. How many times are you Have you been hearing about the Dawn Commission? Dawn Commission. Sanwo-Iku and those before him, they preferred to go and look for land in Kirby than in Ota. That is just 10 kilometers away from Lagos State. Or even Ewe, which is inside the Lagos State. They would rather do that. But every time they come together inside Alausa and they say they are coming together as Southwest governors, the only card that Tifnumbu's boys in Lagos always pull is to remind us of the Dawn Commission. Talk about state police. Talk about resource control. All of these are just for the cameras. They all work at different cross purposes. But if they want to put something out to kind of make it look like, oh yeah, we are going to look into Amotekun was established, Lagos State is making times 5 of what Ogun State is making in revenue. And then when you now go on to Oyo, you go to Ekiti, you go to Osun. I mean, if you go to Oyo, Osun, Ekiti, Ondo, these are, I mean, including Ogun, 5 states in Yoruba land, 5 states, they are hotspots for the Fulani terrorist activities against farmers in Yoruba land. Amotekun is still probably carrying Dane guns. They pro-federalism, pro-regionalism, autonomy for the regions. They are now in power and speaking grammar. But that's not even just that. Economy of Yoruba land is never enhanced. The main source of Yoruba land economy, agriculture, has been under attack for the past 9 years. It is still under attack as we speak. But apart from that show up you are seeing there, everyone is on their own. And they are those who proudly will say to you, Yorubas don't need Yoruba nation. In fact, those weak men you saw on your screen, they will boldly tell you that Nigeria doesn't need Yoruba. It's the Yoruba people that need Nigeria. I'm talking about these lazy ass clowns. They will boldly, confidently tell you that Yorubas will suffer if Yoruba break out of Nigeria. I have heard them say that many times. This Bambiala, Agbada wearing chancers, opportunists, betrayers. They will give you all the reasons why whatever it is that we are getting from Nigeria right now is the best that we can get. Unfortunately, like I said, if you can't stop them, if you don't stop them, they won't stop. Stop us if you can. I think that's the badge that the Nigerian criminal politicians actually wear about, playing with people's lives, people's emotions, people's livelihood. Pretend that you are trying to help them, but what you're actually doing is making it even worse for them. And if they, by any chance, revolt, then you move to crush that revolution too. Same MO everywhere. But something there is, which that Reverend Father said, no matter how much we think the people have been conquered, listen, once in a while, even from history, the oppressed, they do break loose, where their own oppressors will lose control. They may regain the control later, for the damages that will be done, may alter the course of history or their own history or the course of their destiny forever. Because this is too much, right? So talking about Ondo State, I saw a video of the young people in Ondo State protesting the illegal, I don't know if I should call it illegal. Yeah, it is that kind of illegal raid on a nightclub in Akure, where 127 nightclubbers, partygoers, were arrested, assaulted, abused, whipped, beaten, locked up. So I saw some of these guys who were on the street protesting that EFCC only. I mean, this is just them saying, stop the assault, stop EFCC brutality. I will share that with you. Right. Meanwhile, while we are busy talking about the career criminals in charge of Nigeria and their friends, the supposed stinking, dirty elites of Nigeria, who are so poor that the only thing they have is money, the same money that they have made so valueless due to their own greedy, selfish, personal policies that are destroying lives and livelihood. But we can also talk about, sometimes we do say, I think we believe that whatever you see or say about these criminals in charge of Nigeria, Tifnumbu and his gang, some of us believe that they are a reflection of the larger population that continue to pop them up, not just in Abuja, but across Nigeria. Nigerians don't majority of Nigerians don't hate crime, oppression, corruption. All of this, most of the time, is because they are not the ones benefiting from it or doing it. Right? Also, when you take your eyes off at the politicians, just for a minute, and pay attention to the lifestyles of an average Nigerian. I'm not sorry, by the way. Yeah, I'm so not sorry to remind all of us that an average Nigerian have this mindset of a criminal. And he doesn't see it that way. Yeah. If I manage to deceive you, to take something from you, there is a section of Nigeria or Nigerians that will say, that will blame you, not me. Yeah. And a lot of people will condemn it too, no doubt too. But some will condemn simply because others are condemning it. But when it is not public, they will still blame you. You are so slow. You need to stay sharp. In this place, you need to be very smart. They want to buy. Oh, they've scammed you. They collected your phone. Now that's what they do in that area. I know the area. Every time I go to that area, I know the slack. See this guy. They don't show this guy Lagos. Welcome to Lagos, my dear sister. This is the livelihood of an average people in Nigeria. When they commit these kind of crimes, they will tell you, our politics, leave him alone, leave her alone. The politicians are our enemy. You are pursuing this one instead of you to go after the politicians that are stealing billions. It's general. Unfortunately, a lot of people just kind of learn how to live with that. Unfortunately, you know, you're right there. It's a guy say, officer, I just came out, officer. Officer, I've not made any money this morning. I'll see you when I'm coming back. Oh yeah, park. Then you start hearing people in the car, in the van or in the bus. Pay him now. Give him the money. Or Benny, don't delay also. Don't delay us this morning. I'm going to work. I'm going for appointment. You pay him now. You are collecting money for transportation all this money. You cannot even pay police. Pay them now. It's their money. Pay them. Give him his money. And so the driver will be like, okay. Okay. Officer, you take. Because to them, it is okay, Leave them one. That's not our problem. All these politicians that is stealing our money, they are the problem, my brother. So give them, kind of, I'm saying. So people normalize all these abnormalities because nobody wants to be inconvenienced. Don't inconvenience me. Don't inconvenience me. Don't inconvenience me. Don't delay me. Pain. And that's how they run it. And that is why the criminals that are ruining Nigeria, they will always have the chance of coming back because every one of them that is an enabler, a typical Nigerian, right? They will agree with you. These guys are thieves. They steal our money. So if they come and give me money, I'll take it. Some of them will pretend to you and say, me, I'll take their money and vote for my choice. Nalayo. Typical Nigerian. I didn't vote for them. I don't even know how they won. They shared money in my area. I collected money, but I didn't vote for them. And then everybody comes out and say, once they start showing them the SHEGE, then they start saying, all of you that voted for this government, see what you have brought upon us. So, kind of, right? So I found one, and it's a lady. Nigeria has gotten to that stage where they will tell you to do whatever you can to survive. I just never actually thought a lady would be involved in fraud. To the point that I'm talking about, like, involved, right? So this lady shared her story. She's arrested. They arrested her for killing her boyfriend. And the reason was because the sharing formula. The boyfriend cheated on her, not with girls, but from the proceeds of the money they made from the fraud they committed, which she kind of said is their job as a couple. Ladies and gentlemen, may the Gen Z, the supposed leaders of tomorrow, see where we found ourselves. So the ladies' version.
When I met my husband, he's 219. And when I met him, we don't have anything. And they want covering everything. I'm covering everything for him. Even food, even feeding. And they don't doing it. I use my money to rent a house at home. Instead of living. So before I gave him my old phone and we started the Yahoo business. So God now bless him, he picked money. When he picked money, he bought 2 bikes. He got 2 bikes. I didn't know about the man change. When I asked him anything, he told me that they don't have. But then told me the reason. He said I haven't paid the bike price. I was saying, you haven't paid my bride price, but we are leaving. But that we two are friendly. And I'm supporting you in academic, in everything. But now you have made your own money. But you will not say that they are popular right by who does that? Who does that? Then before I got pregnant for him, but when I get pregnant for him, that the treatment is much. The treatment is much, but I still with him. I still with him because something know about him. I put to bed a girl. Her name is Success. She let down goes into his image. Still, the treatment still continues. Husband and wife have issues, quarrel and settle. But my own case is different. Where we have little misunderstanding, my husband will beat me, cry. What is all this? He will beat me and say I'm a slave. But still, I'm still there.
So how did you start the Yahoo business with him?
He taught me the work.
It's a long story, okay? He believes that she